we are, of course, here, outside this glorious city. I wonder how far up that spire goes. I want to see the view from the top. It's been a little while, in case anybody is watching the VOD right now, it's been a little while. We had Dragon Age the Veilguard launching, which, understandably, has distracted me for quite some time. And I have been away from Final Fantasy for a couple of weeks. But I remember everything that happened last time we went to the Fat Cat City and saw all the rich people who were giving the peasants one single chance to enter if they would be of use to them. And then we uncovered the corruption at the heart of the city. The guy in charge was absolutely disgusting and so nasty, like prepared to sacrifice his own people. And we managed to escape there. I don't think we're welcome back. But now, we need to go and speak with Alphino at the Ocular because we've managed to get him to come back here. Alfie got a new outfit, yeah. He looks so fetch now. Oh, hello everyone! Greetings! You know the little, like, ticking sound that you heard before stream started today? That was this little falafel placking together some coconuts. I mean, they looked like coconuts. I've never seen that emote before. I didn't even know that you could do that, so... Hopefully Final Fantasy is crispier than ever because we're playing on the new graphics card, which is, like, so ready for this game with all the settings. Did you turn on all the graphics settings to 11? I'll show you what I currently have. I don't know if it automatically changed, but I did put it back to 60 FPS cap because we've had troubles with that before. But at the moment, I am playing in my native resolution. So we are playing 2560 by 1440 for my slightly wider monitor. Graphics setting wise, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the biggest fan of the Final Fantasy menus. Like, they're pretty and like they're a bit retro, but like everything is all like clustered in, so I can always see exactly what I'm doing. But I'm on the maximum graphic settings, and it automatically set itself to that, and it plays fine. We're recording at the moment, and we're also streaming, so no issues there. Me no thinks. All is well in the world. Oh, you know what I forgot to do though? I forgot to turn on my invention. Are you ready? Boop. There was a little bit of shadow on the green screen. Boop. There we are. My miraculous invention of a circle light taped to the back of my gaming chair. I too am an inventor. Watch out, Sid. I'm coming for your job. I feel like Elgato need to do an official version of that. Like the Elgato backlight or something. Because that is one of the main problems that you have if you light from the front and you're on a green screen and you have a big gaming chair, is that you end up with a ginormous shadow. Although, to be fair, I guess you could also use the mini key light on the back and stick it to the back. But that one, I never stuck it to the back because I like using it for like social media stuff or for cooking. I can like easily move that downstairs. So I didn't want to commit to velcroing that to the back of my gaming chair. But yeah, maybe someday. I might pitch it to Elgato. I quite like how it looks like you're casting a shadow in the game behind you. Oh yeah, that's because we have the advanced shadows on. Top tier graphics. I still hope that I can live to see Final Fantasy 30, so I can see a game called Final Fantasy XXX. XXX rated. Indeed, adults only. All bunny girls. Alright. And hi, Grunt. I shall also pet you. If that's not rude to stroke a bunny person's ears. There we go. Hello. Oh, hi! Ali's here too. Everyone's here. Hello. Greetings. So I'm going into the Ocular, so I don't know if it will let us stay as a party, but I'll come find you when I'm out of the cutscene. And I hope there's a dungeon soon, because like we haven't had a Shadowbringers dungeon yet, have we? I don't think we have. I think there's one still coming. If anyone is new to the stream or new to Friday, Saturday, as it is today, this is my first playthrough of Shadowbringers. First time ever through the MSQ. So please do not spoil me. Let me have this first time experience of everything being a surprise. Chat is normally incredibly well behaved because it's way more fun to see someone go through it for the first time and not have any spoilers than it is to just ruin it in chat. So I've always appreciated that about the Final Fantasy community. But even if I tempt you, do not tell me anything. I am someone who likes to guess. Like, part of my fun with the storylines is guessing what's going to happen next. So I will occasionally be like, oh, it would be really funny if they killed him right now. Don't tell me, okay? I will try and lead you astray. Just don't listen to me. I'm a bad influence on myself. I touched this one. Already touched it. Amazing. I also don't know anything, so I appreciate no spoilers. And you've seen, like, almost all of the story through the stream, right? Hello? No, don't jump! You have so much to live for! Oh, okay. He's fine. No, no dungeons and Shadowbringers. No, not a single one. Dungeonless expansion. And I wonder if we'll have voice acting in this scene. Whenever we are in a cutscene, by the way, I'm gonna pause the alerts. So if you send anything through and you're like, oh no, it's not working, they'll play after the cutscene. And I think we'll have voice acting. Do you have business with the Crystal Exarch? Why, yes, I do. Why, yes, I do. Aw, the twins are back together again. It was not right to see them parted. Still wondering who this fellow is. Everyone's saying, oh, it can't be Grahatia because he doesn't have ears. But then, whenever you put on a hood in game, even if you do have ears, it hides them. So, it could be. I don't know. Or, my other theory was that it was, grown-up Alfie. Like, Alfie from the future. Alternative universe Alfie. Because it would kind of fit. I don't know. Why would you think it was him? I don't know, it's just something about the mouth area. I'm like, a little smirky smirk. Oh. Alphino V 2.0. Ah, it is good to be back amongst friends. Not to mention my dear sister. I've not seen her for some time, but I gather she's as keen to press on with our plans as I am. And you've seen quite a lot of the First yourself now. More than enough to appreciate the scale of the obstacles we face. Let us lay our discoveries before the Exarch and discuss what must be done. Ah, I missed that quest complete. Oh, it's been too long.
And so you return?
That sounds like Alfie. I'm just saying, it does sound like Alfie.
Have you gained a better understanding of the crisis now faced by the First?
A little, yes.
Better is not the word I would use. Some lands may have been spared the flood, but the survivors live only to suffer. There seems no end to the horrors inflicted by the Sin Eaters.
Indeed. Those abominations are a calamity in their own right. And I can well imagine how hopeless the task of eradicating them must seem to you. But after countless battles and untold sacrifice, we have identified a potential weakness.
Oh.
Sin Eaters are drawn to serve the strongest of their kind, a class of creature we call Lightwardens. And from what we have been able to ascertain, only a handful of these entities exist.
So wherever they are, we'll find them.
Just as an ant colony will perish in the absence of its queen, we believe that the death of a Lightwarden will cause the lesser creatures within its sphere of influence to disperse.
I have a feeling Yulmul might have something to say about any concerted action we take against these monsters.
Are you gonna help
Voltor's
us?
command over the Sin Eaters is integral to Yulmoran society. In seeming to guarantee his people's safety, it guarantees their obedience.
Yeah, that's a situation we need to sort out too.
He will not take kindly to us depriving him of such useful allies.
Agreed. Thus we will need to occupy or otherwise divert his forces whilst we proceed with the business of eliminating the Wardens. Until we have done so, all other considerations must be set aside if we are to forestall the 8th Umbral Calamity.
Are you sure that eliminating the Wardens will be enough? I'm not sure I follow. My one brain cell is occupied at the moment. Yeah, are you sure that that's going to be enough? Maybe there's more we don't know about.
Your uncertainty is understandable given the circumstances. Perhaps a more detailed explanation is in order. To begin at the beginning, then.
It's story time. Ooh! Are you finally going to take your hood off? It's killing me.
In the ancient past, a single star was divided into 14 worlds. This is the source, your home. These others are the 13 shards, in whose number we find the first. Though physically separate, they retain a connection to each other, and with the source especially. Now, let us assume that a given element in one of the shards attains abnormal ascendancy. Just as water will flow from the highest point to the lowest, the excess energy will begin trickling into the source.
Which is not good?
And such an influx of ether will of course exert a palpable influence. If the element in question were fire, then drought and wildfires might ensue. If it were ice, one might expect the weather to turn bitterly cold.
I see.
As ether continues to pour in, such phenomena will become more and more extreme, until eventually, a single, untimely event triggers a disaster which cracks the barrier dividing the two worlds.
Another calamity?
What was once a trickle now becomes a deluge, sweeping the shard along to be rejoined with the source. At the same time, the element which held sway in the shard is unleashed in full, its energies amplifying the original disaster to truly catastrophic proportions.
Oof.
An earthquake thus magnified might strike with enough force to shatter continents. A tidal wave might swell to a size capable of drowning entire nations.
So Eorzea is in danger too, not just this world.
These devastating events are what we refer to as umbral calamities.
As I thought. See, I am a good student. I do listen. Sometimes.
7 times has a calamity befallen the source. 7 times has a shard been absorbed.
7? Oh yeah, because 7th Umbral era, you know? But we didn't find a way to stop it before? We let this happen 6, 7 other times? And now there's only 5 left?
At present, the light-drowned realm of the First stands perilously close to meeting the conditions for a rejoining. It is the Sin Eaters who are to blame for the light's continued dominance.
The balance is disrupted.
In addition to attracting their lesser kin, the Lightwardens I mentioned earlier radiate ether, saturating every corner of their territory with light.
I think I've said this before in this playthrough, but I really like how the bad guys are associated with light this time. Because even though this expansion is called Shadowbringers, it is light causing all the problems rather than darkness and shadow for once. Normally it's, the dark forces of the world are at work. But we are the ones bringing the shadow to counteract the light. I like that. Like, it steps away from so many stereotypes.
Even here in the flood-spared region of Northrant, their influence is strong enough to banish night from the sky. Thus, if we are to restore balance to the First and head off a potential calamity, it is imperative that we put each and every Lightwarden to the sword.
We've been doing our best to take the fight to the enemy ever since we first heard the Exarch's explanation.
Though we have yet to claim any meaningful victories if truth be told.
Has been a bit shit, hasn't it?
Apart from being confoundingly elusive, the Lightwardens possess a troublesome quality which compelled us to delay our plans until such time as you arrived.
Who's this?
Forgive the interruption, my lord, but Holminster Switch is requesting reinforcements.
Oh, she's back. The lady with the interesting accent. I can't do it. It's Icelandic, I think Chat told me, but I can't do it. She's very cool though. I hope she becomes a main character.
They say the Sin Eaters are attacking in force, and the village could soon be overrun.
Oh no. They used their twin hive mind to agree that they were going to go help.
The fighting reaches the Crystarium.
Oh no.
You have command of our forces in the field, Captain, but hold off on entering the town until I arrive. That goes for Alphino and Alize as well.
But they've already gone, so good luck with that.
My lord.
Off she goes.
Pray, lend us your strength. Such a fight will provide you with far greater insight than any explanation I could offer.
No, I don't think I will. I'm busy. I want to save the world today. Holminster Switch is in the north of Lakeland, so we'd best make sure to make haste with our preparations. In fact, meet me outside the Crystarium at the crossroads northwest of the Ancestor Gate. Ancestor Gate, and I shall lead you there myself. Oh, he's coming too. Oh my god. A leader of a faction actually coming to help us in battle. What? Normally they just stay in their towers and they're like, go, help my generals. I should remain here to do research and stuff. Let me see if I can invite everybody as well, now that I'm out of the cutscene. Zoop. Let's go, party time! Light party! Did I find... Oh, I can't mount in here. It always confuses me because this place is so huge. I feel like I should be able to mount, but... yeah! I love this music. Ugh! I want to live in this city, honestly. Like, this is my dream house, you know? Crystal and everything. I can only imagine it was really full when the chapter launched. There must have just been so many people here. Was there massive lag? I like that though, when an expansion launches and there's just people everywhere and you can feel the excitement. You can't even see the quest giver because there's about 100 people stood on top of them. I want to be able to have that for Final Fantasy someday. Because obviously I've been late to the party. I'm just here in Shadowbringers. Dawn Trail, I was around for the launch, but obviously that comes well after Endwalker. So I wanted to play it in order. So if we speedrun, maybe I can play an expansion on launch. I don't know where they're going to go next with things. I don't know, because obviously I haven't even played Dawn Trail yet. But they have lots of interesting cultures that we haven't explored yet. And even then, even when we think we know what they're going to do next, they go and pull a, oh, we're going to an alternative universe, or we're going to space, or something. So you can never really predict it. Sparkle Pony, go forth. Hey Jiro, welcome on in. Happy Friday. It's Friday today. Just go with it, okay? It's Friday. I don't exactly know where I'm going. Oh, okay, this way. Follow the wisps, they know the way. Wait, are you in a tank? Of course you are. I shouldn't question these things anymore. Nice tank. Nice tank. 10 out of 10. I appreciate this. Ooh, an Aether Current. I will touch it just to make up for missing for Friday yesterday. I'll touch it. All right. Put my sticky hands all over it. There you go. I'm really excited to finish all the expansions as well, so I can put the Final Fantasy playlist on Spotify without getting spoilers. Because at the moment I can't listen to the game music because like it auto goes on to music from another expansion that I haven't played. So when I can finally put all of them on and enjoy them as chill soundtracks, I'll be happy. It's always pretty frame ratey at launch because of everyone running around. There's pluses and minuses to playing on launch, but you want to experience it at least once. I mean, I originally, like back in the day, I was a World of Warcraft player. So I still remember like Burning Crusade launch and Wrath of the Lich King launch. And I didn't even really mind that there was a big queue to get into the game or that things were broken because it was just nice. Like even waiting in the queue, it felt like you were waiting in a line outside of the game store for it to launch. And I am that old that I do remember the times when people actually used to go on their legs to the game store to pick up a copy of the game when it launched. I used to do that as well. Come back with the CDs, put the CDs into my drive, and it used to, like World of Warcraft used to have like 4 CDs for every expansion, and you used to put them one by one into your PC to install it. And them's what's the days. You kids have it too easy with your digital downloads. Oh, he's just standing here, okay. All set. If we follow this road north, we will arrive at the northern staging point. The village itself lies not far beyond. Quickly now. Speed! Don't worry, we're gonna be speedy as fuck. We have the Fat Chocobo. Here we go. Not Fat Chocobo, Fat Moogle. It's one of my favorite mounts still. Hey, Kippy! I hope you're doing good. Would you like some Chocobo coffee? We just made a fresh pot, so help yourself. And it's Friday, Kip. In case you didn't get the memo, today is Friday. We've all mutually agreed that today is Friday. So, don't ruin the illusion. It's Friday. Happy Friday. The memories of being on disc 19 and then that one being scratched. Oh, especially if you'd borrowed the game from somewhere. Yes, I am as ancient as to remember when you could borrow game discs from a shop. So there you go. I'm not gonna lie, when you said it's Friday, I was legit convinced it was Friday. Mind control magic working, as always. It's always good to see. Oh, you taking me to another Aether? Oh, fine. I'll press it. Does it make you happy, chat? There you go. Just for you. Just for you. How many are there in this zone? And like, do you see any indicator of where they are on the map, or is it just the compass thing that I have to use? Because it would be nice to fly. Don't you want to fly, Dawn? No, I want to crawl on the ground on my belly. As I was made to do. No, you have to use the compass. Okay. At some point, I'll do it. At some point. Well, seeing as you're driving, Manji, let me just put some lip gloss on. Beautiful. Oh yeah. Beautiful. Lovely. Oh yeah. I really love doing skincare while staying right on my Fat Moogle. My lips are getting really dry recently as well. Make sure you're moisturizing your lips, guys, in these wintry times. You're not driving. Wait, who's driving then? Wait, oh, it's Ali. I don't even know whose car I'm getting into at this point. I'm not very safety aware. I'll get into anyone's car. Like, say you have some puppies or some baby Moogles, I'll get in. I'm very easy to kidnap.
We have arrived at the gate.
Holminster Switch is past these gates and through the woods, and I really fucking love this music track. Oh my god. 'Tis not exactly a near neighbour to the Crystarium, but as we occupy the same region, we have built up something of a cooperative relationship. What can we expect inside, Captain? I'm gonna have to try and do her accent. I am so sorry. The town inside is beset by a swarm unlike any we have seen in recent years. We did our best to evacuate the village, but as many as half remain. Judging by the number of eaters present, we have good reason to believe that a Lightwarden leads the attack. How convenient. It seems we'll have our chance to slay a warden sooner than we expected. One does not simply slay a warden. Has no one told you what happens if you defeat one of those fiends? They hold light inside them. More than all of their underlings put together. It can be struck down, aye, but its essence won't dissipate like the weaker kind. Vile aether will billow outwards and envelop the nearest living being. A reckless young swordsman, perhaps, and then turn her into a brand new warden. I'm Welsh now. I need to study the Icelandic accent, just for these streams. Ah, well, you can leave that particular quandary to us. I must ask that the guards stand down and allow us to engage this leader of eaters alone. Concentrate on the survivors. We must save every life we can. But what if... Stand down, bunny lady. Understood, my lord. As captain of the guard, however, I will not watch you brave such danger without an escort from our ranks. I insist that I go with you. Very well. Then our warden-slaying party shall include myself, the Leveliers, Captain Lina, and last but not least... me. A formidable group indeed. Into Holminster we go. Once we reach the Lightwarden, do not hold back. We strike to kill. Hyah! Holminster Switch now accessible. Why do I feel like you guys knew something I didn't? You knew that dungeon was coming up. And look, we already have a dungeon party, courtesy of the Wisps. The instance dungeons encountered in subsequent main scenario quests can be completed solo, alongside a supporting party of NPCs. Well, I shall not need them. To make use of this feature, simply speak with one of your NPC companions near the entrance to the instance and select the option to form a party. It is useful to have though, because you still get that dungeon experience, even if you're not super comfortable playing with other people. So I like that that's a big feature now. Okay. How are you, friend? My main emotion this past week has been eepy. I've been eepy. I don't know. It's like my sleep cycle was already broken, but I'm sleeping for a very long time and then I wake up and I'm still eepy. Like my normal wake up time is like 2 p.m. now, which I realize is a total luxury because I'm self-employed. So like as long as I get the work done at some point, I can work whenever I want to. So I often work throughout the night, but I don't know why. I'm just like super sleepy. And you know when you just feel kind of drained and you don't really have a reason for why? I think I might be coming down with something. Like I feel like my body's fighting something off. You know, when you're just feeling a bit poopy and you're like, I can't discern exactly why. So I'm not getting ill. It's not happening. It's not happening, okay? I deny it. Back ye, foul beast. If you don't acknowledge it exists, then you won't get ill. It's just how it works, so yeah. I'm hoping I'm not getting ill. I'm just gonna carry on and hope that I'm not. Veilguarditis, yeah. Solace throat, yeah. Can someone write me a doctor's letter? I'll be off work for a week, guys. It's terrible, it's terrible. Okay. Do we just go in? Have we got a decent party? The singer of Gollum's song from the Two Towers is Icelandic, I believe. Maybe just listen to some of their albums. I could hear a slight accent on that, but I could never discern what it was. I don't often hear an Icelandic accent, so it's cool that they went with that choice. My wake-up time is also 2 p.m. All the other note owls in stream. I don't know, it's also... I think it's also my medication at the moment, because I've noticed it even more recently. Like, when I first started this one, I didn't feel sleepy, but like if I went out and did something and went for a walk, I'd feel a little bit sleepy. But now, like, it can be 4 a.m. and I'm just like fully awake, like fully present at 4 a.m. And I just don't get tired at all. So I blame that too. Holminster Switch. Holminster Switch, an idyllic settlement in the northern reaches of Lakeland. I can't get over the fact that in the UK there's a cooking shop called Lakeland and they sell like bakeware and stuff. So I'm just thinking we're about to go into like a Lakeland sale. A tranquil village where folk spend their days raising livestock and tending crops. A ripe target for a Lightwarden and its swarm of voracious sin-eaters. Reports of bloody carnage have reached the Crystarium. Still can't say that word. And the Guard has deployed a force in answer to Holminster's plea for aid. The Crystal Exarch has need of your strength, for this is no skirmish with a stray abomination. To triumph against a warden would be to strike a telling blow in the unending war against the first survival. Let's go. It said it was a lovely little village, so cottagecore time? No, it's already on fire, okay. I had hopes. Thanks, Square Enix. I was like, oh, we can enjoy some like lakeside fishing at the beginning of the instance, and then it will be attacked. No, it's already in flames. Let's do this. Let's see if I can remember how to play Final Fantasy. Damn, the music's already so good. Well, I remembered where my target button was, so that's a start. Oh no, oh my god. Forgiven conceit. Where are my AoEs again? Here, there we go. This music slaps. It really does. I don't know what kind of magic crack they put in the soundtrack for this game. Please share the recipe. The magic crack is Socken. Yeah, true. The magic crack is a whole person. I'm just gonna refer to him as Magic Crack Lord from now on. Really liking this mouse for dungeons, I've got to say. I'm getting used to it again because I was on a different profile because we've been playing other games recently, but it's so useful because there's so many abilities in this game. And even more now I'm higher level. But I'm using my first proper MMO mouse. Oh, they are not dead. I do still click like half of my abilities. But for the ones I use a lot, it's good to have a keybind ready to go. going in. Still using the fancy Corsair MMO mouse? I am indeed. It's the scimitar. Was it a good choice switching to Red Mage? I think so. I think Black Mage was just too slow for me. I liked it. Like, the theme of it and the aesthetic was cool, but the spells just took so long to cast. I feel like by the time I got anything off, I was already dead. So I understand why that does get more challenging at later levels. I've tried a little bit of Pictomancer because I was at the Dawn Trail media tour, and it was fun. It was very fun. So maybe we'll do some painting by numbers when I level up. I remember I used to have a macro with that, combined with the reviving skill, and saying in chat, feel life again, with the power of friendship. Get back in there. Go on. What are you lying down for? Did I say you could sleep? That's cute. I really want to set up a bunch of macros as well on the Stream Deck, because I made a profile specifically for Veilguard on the Stream Deck. I want to make a Final Fantasy one. Just for like fun little emotes as well, and opening different windows. Wow, wow, wow. Hello, Socken. Oh, can we get some Wisp Gems up in chat? Yeah, get some Wisp Gems up in chat. Definitely not focusing on my rotation right now. Oh yeah. Oh god, what the heck? The floor is lava. Oh god, what the heck? I'm gonna die now. Okay, can I stand here? Is that a good? Is that a good? I don't know if the blue is good or bad. Is the blue also bad? Okay. I don't know what is happening. Yes. More spells. Okay, crisscross applesauce. Right, let's go here. Blue good, blue bad. Blue bad? Okay. Usually blue good. Usually blue okay. Usually blue stand in blue because blue is heal. All bad, everything bad, trust nothing, oh no. Ah, balls! Why is it always the balls in this game? Okay, so we stand here, and then... Here we go. It's only like a tiny triangle that's safe. This is mean. Two fun stacks. Oh god. I stood in the fun. Not allowed. It's nearly dead though, it's okay. We got this. Yay. Damn. Was that the final boss? If it wasn't the final boss and we got that music, excuse me? Excuse me? Killed a woman, just like that. She started it, Kip. We've only just got to the village. Thank you for clipping, drama. I appreciate clips even more now that we're hopefully gonna get one of these clip players for the break. I tried a new clip player and like even that wouldn't load yesterday, and I'm like, why? Because the other one plays for like 5 clips and then just suddenly stops working. And I tested it on my downstairs setup and it worked perfectly, so I feel like it might be this version of OBS just does not like that browser source. Don't know why. Question nothing. Oh. There we go. Oh no! Angry yak. My worst nightmare. Would you say the program did a clip up? I am beside myself with hilarity. That is a top tier pun, friendo. That's the first pun of the stream today, I think. Unless you already snuck one by me, which you might have. You're very subtle like that. There on me, I am scared now. Why are you dead? I'm a red mage. Shit, I should have instant cast that. Oh well. You can wait. Up you get. Up, up, up. There we go. Hey Azrael, welcome on in! Hallo! Wie geht's? Was that a glorious wisp joining us as well? Chaotic! Thank you for a second month of kindly giving your soul to me. I will take very good care of it if I don't get killed by a yak. There it is. I was wondering why the bing bong didn't play. I had the alerts paused still. A Lakeland necklace offending is on the loot list. Sure, I love Lakeland. Who's this? This is terrifying. They all look like Dark Souls bosses. I hate them. Check its name. Oh, it's Tasleen! No! Why do they do this to us? Are they gonna play sad music now too? Oh, oh. Not sad music, epic music. Oh god, what is this on me? I'm gonna stand here with Ali and not make any trouble. Oh, flashy. Stacky? Stacky flashy? Yeah? Cool. I did the right thing, I think. God, she's tanky. How are you this far and still don't know, Dawn? What do you mean? Because sometimes if you have an arrow on your head, it's like you have some kind of debuff on you that will hurt other people and you need to move away. But sometimes it's for the stack. It depends. I don't want to be that person. Kills everybody else. She's nearly down. There we go. No. Oh. Well, I hope she's at peace now. However peaceful she can be. Hope so. None of this is good for me, so I'll just read everything. I killed another woman. I'm just murdering today. Thoughts are order we're being attacked in, by the way. Oh, okay. Is there anything special we need to do when that happens? We've already done it, but they might bring that mechanic back at the last boss if I know Square Enix. Avoid being hit more than once, okay. Am I actually targeted? Oh, there we go. Oh no, there's more. There's always more of them. I really like these dungeons though. I think particularly like, I guess Stormblood onwards, I'm starting to notice a bit of change in how they handle story in the dungeons and just like the theming for the dungeons. There's more dungeons that are outside and in the areas that we've actually been adventuring in, rather than, oh, you're going into a dungeon and you're literally in a dungeon and you're walking through the walls of a castle or whatever. There's more of those going on, which I like because it links more in with the MSQ. So you actually feel like, okay, like this is the place where I've been, this is the zone that I've just been in. Kippy! See you soon. Yeah, I'll give you a poke. I'll annoy you. This music makes me want to pick up the game again. I'm just saying, lol. You definitely should. Also, are you enjoying your shiny new VIP badge? You look glorious. It really suits your outfit, I have to say. I got around to assigning some of the patron VIP badges today. I have been slacking. In Stormblood, dungeons were updated for the night-day systems. Ever since they've taken advantage of that, they've got more outdoor dungeons as well. Yeah, I guess like the tech made a big leap between those expansions too. So it allowed them to do stuff that they wouldn't have been able to do before. Although I did love some of the Heavensward dungeons, for sure. Whee! Treasure. Is it a trap? Is it a mimic? No. It's real treasure. Huff, huff. Run for your lives. They're killing us. You ready for some jams? You telling me this wasn't already jams? Even more jams? Ooh. Run, peasants, run! They're coming for you! I'm sorry, what is that? It looks like, oh, what's his name? With the teeth. Marvel? I want to say Marvel. Melem. What's he called? Venom! He looks like Venom. It's like Venom crossed with... I don't even know what. Something out of Warframe. It's like synth going on. If there's actual words going on, I can't discern what they are. It's a creep. Ow. What was that? Oh god! Ah! Wait, is he gonna jump on me? Wait, what do I do? Who's stay here? Who's gonna stay here? Break my chains! Okay, that's fairly easy to deal with. Made it. Okay. Thank you for the heals. Cheers. Don't mind me, I'm just dying. Flailing chains as well. Oh. Targeting Setsumo. Okay, this is spread. Easy. Me, something on me. Stack? Yeah, okay. I have one stack of oopsie bags. I do not want any more. Twisty this way. Oh, he's gonna flip the chains. Oh, run. Don't think he got me anyway. Oh, it goes on in a circle. Okay, okay. So it's like the quadrants going around in order. Okay. Interesting. I'm keeping an eye on the floor. You never know when it might present a threat to the party. Don't mind me. So I should have gone the other way, the opposite way. He's at like 20% now, so this is when all the good things happen usually. What now? What now? Okay. Stuck in the AoE. I escaped. Minfilia's clicking on me. They know I'm live on stream, that's why. I'm just rude. Oh yeah. Whew, got that in before they did the AoE. Whee, level up. Let's go! Nice! See, I didn't even die once in that dungeon. I'm professional. Didn't happen. Cutscene time. But first, loot time. It's all rubbish! Greed! Yeah, that was the first dungeon of the expansion. That was cool. It wasn't like a lot of variation. It was just like, kill some mobs. Go on, fight big mob. But I liked the music especially. And I like the setting.
It's releasing its ether! Fall back! We cannot let it touch us! Quickly, my lord, we must withdraw!
That will not be necessary, Captain.
Is he going to absorb the ether?
Though I appreciate your concern. The eternal light of these creatures has confounded us for nigh on 100 years. For each we have put down, another has risen up in its place, born of the self-same ether.
Oh, sorry.
But now we have a way to contain that corruption. The blessing of light, and the hero who wields it now stands before you.
Oh. Me? I thought he was gonna consume it. Very bright.
Behold,
Touching the light.
the monster's power is broken, and the world, twisted by its touch, returns to its rightful form.
So we do that a few more times and we've saved the world? It's like the opening screen. The darkness has returned.
It's gone. It can't be.
What's happening?
Has it been like 100 years of no
It's
stars?
so beautiful. So wonderful.
The sunless sea.
Aww.
The warrior of darkness has come.
Is that what I think it is?
I think it might be.
The night sky. As it should be.
Oh.
Who are you people?
Nah, I don't know. Some losers.
You killed a warden, then bathed in its ether as if it were a spring shower, and now the sky? The legends are true. My lord?
How many years have I waited for this moment? For the one possessed of her blessing. For you. You have vanquished the Lightwarden of Lakeland, and for the first time in a century, darkness has returned to the mantle of night. Without the ever-present light to sustain them, the Sin-Eaters will have no choice but to retreat. Yet our victory is far from complete. Though darkness has fallen here, the other wardens yet bask beneath burning skies, feasting upon what little life remains.
Quickly, to the others.
Even should it cost me all I have, I would see each and every one of them slain, that this world might be spared from oblivion. Not only for the first, but for the source as well. Save one, and we save the other. But, be that as it may, I concede it was wrong of me to summon you to this fight against your will.
Well, I would have helped.
I swear, on my life, I will one day atone for that deed.
You could
But
have
for the
asked.
present,
We would have come running. All together.
I beg you, stay and see this fight to its conclusion. Cast down the wardens and restore darkness to the first.
Yes, in return for sexy Urianger, I will do this. He's here! I will become the warrior you need. Sounds like a glorious adventure. Seems like I've no choice but to fight. I did have other things I was doing, you know? I was gonna go to the Gold Saucer, win a bunch of MGP, but, you know, whatever. Sounds like a glorious adventure.
On behalf of the first, I offer you my deepest thanks.
I understand there is much at stake here, Exarch, but why do you risk yourself so readily? It must have been a dangerous drain on your ether to summon even one person across the rift.
I do it for my people, of course. To give the Crystarium the tomorrow it deserves.
That is true now, yes, but the city had yet to be built when you first called forth the Crystal Tower. I'm simply curious to know what prompted you to commit yourself so completely to this particular course.
I find that interesting too.
There are things which we can ill afford to lose. And I sensed from the first that I had a part to play in preserving them. Forgive me. I fear the events of the day may have taken their toll.
That is
Despite
suspicious.
appearances, I am an old man. One burdened with many difficult memories, some too painful to recall.
Well then, I'm sorry for pressing you. It's a family failing, I'm afraid.
One which has served us well more often than not. Needless to say, we will continue to fight at your side until the last Sin-Eater is defeated.
Come then, my warriors of darkness. Let us gather the surviving villagers and make our way back to the Crystarium.
Aye. You have my sword. Shitty though it may be, I am at your service. Well. Hey Aria, welcome on in. Happy for Friday, for Saturday. I hope you're doing good. We are still here in Shadowbringers. Aww. We brought back the darkness, but it is kind of beautiful. Too rainy to see the stars out, but still. Stream's fine here. What it could be. Is your internet being a potato? I usually tend to think it's me these days, Aria, because the Techno Pixies have been very, very active lately, but apparently it's not me today. Music's hitting me hard. So good. Why is all the music, even like the zone music so far in Shadowbringers, makes me want to cry? Like, it's just so emotional. Even when nothing's going on. How quickly you have justified my faith in you. So many lives saved, and the sky itself heralds your success. A single victory in a larger struggle, perhaps, but a momentous one, nonetheless. I like your little umbrella. I forget how I summon mine. I do have one. Forget what the command is. Can we get an exclamation mark kick up in chat, please? Thank you. First take up of the stream. Now, as for how we proceed from here. The villagers we evacuated earlier have arrived safely in the Castarium. They seem to be accepting their situation for the moment. Most folk are far too distracted by the sky to worry about wounds or lost homes. They whisper and wonder if the warrior of darkness has come. 'Tis to be expected. Astariel, I must ask a favor of you. Would you be so kind as to conceal your involvement in this endeavor, for the time being? Seeing the light recede from Lakeland is a momentous occasion, and many will be swept up in a maelstrom of excitement and confusion. Should you come forth as the legendary warrior of darkness, I fear that, no matter how good your intentions, such an appearance would throw the city into disarray. I find myself in agreement with the Exarch, although my concerns are more focused on Yulmore. It may be best if you remain in a low profile until we find out how Vothri responds to all of this. He's gonna be so mad. We love to see it. My thanks. Though we cannot freely celebrate your success, pray allow your heart to be buoyed by the joy of our citizens. A joy you surely brought into being. And I must ask the same discretion of you, Captain. 'Tis my intention to share with our people the tale of a great warrior who stood in defiance of the Sin Eaters. This unnamed champion defeated the Lightwarden and has since departed for parts unknown, yes? As you wish, my lord. Your penchant for mystery is nothing new, and I will encourage folk not to question this either. Although, I expect to be told the truth of it one day. About all of you. With that settled, I shall return to the Crystarium and make an address to the people. These explanations and adjustments will consume much of my time, so pray take the opportunity to rest and recover from your exploits. And to think, you'll not even need to shutter the windows to enjoy a dark and peaceful night's sleep. That will be nice. Crystarium! It gets me every time. Every time. Every single time I say it a different way, I swear. We like some variety, though. I must stay behind and coordinate the evacuation of the remaining survivors. And I hesitate to ask after all we've done today, but could I ask you to pass on a message on your way to the pendants? Please, let Bragi know that we're bringing in a number of injured, and that any restoratives in the markets need to be reserved for the infirmary. Yeah, I definitely need an Icelandic voice reference for her. I can't even think of when I've heard an Icelandic accent. Like, it's a rarer one. We should start making our way back to the the Crystarium. The Crystarium. It's because of Crystalium. Because I'm in a Twitch team called Crystalium. and yeah, it confuses the elven brain. We should start making our way back to the Crystarium. Slowly, mind you. It wouldn't do to arrive too soon after the Exarch. I'm staying behind as well. There's something I need to check on in Holminster. We already went through the village from top to bottom, Alisay. We should all take the chance to rest, you included. Oh, is she gonna bury her? Oh! I feel like she's gonna lay her to rest. Yeah. I knew one of those eaters. I can't just... I can't rest. Not now. Aww. So please, I wish to be left alone for a while. And that means you as well, Astariel. I shall be cross if you try to follow me. I promise to find you later, when I feel myself again. Oh, is she gonna make a little grave for her? Oh. Just you and me then, shall we? I guess Alfie doesn't fully understand yet. Everything she did when she was with them. Oh god, yeah, running the dungeon with Alisay must be heartbreaking. Oh! Even if she knows what she has to do, it's hard to accept it. Speak with Alphino. Oh, he's right here. Okay, that makes things easy. Hello there. Well, the Crystarium... Well, the Crystarium seems relatively ordered, wouldn't you say? The Exarch's speech must have been reassuring to hear. On the contrary, there is something jubilant in the air. I have a feeling this night won't be quite as peaceful as our hooded figure predicted. I think I shall take a brief stroll around town before retiring to my chambers. Once you've discharged your duty to Bragi, I suggest you do the same. Sleep well, Astariel. I hope untroubled dreams find you and Alisay both. I feel like someone's gonna slip into my dreams and give me a nightmare. It's not ever as simple as going to sleep in this game. Ooh, the nighttime city music is good. The little twinkly piano music. Yeah, Xenos is just gonna be like, yo, what's up, bitch? You thought you were sleeping? Boo. Have some vintage memories. Oh, with the rain as well. Oh. I love this place. This might be my favorite place in Final Fantasy XIV Online so far, I think. It's just so beautiful. And the soundtrack is just, oh, so good. And I love how big it is too. There are so many different levels to it to explore. I feel like I've barely scratched the surface of this city. Hey Omi, praises to Moog! Yes, Moog is currently loafing. I think she's under desk loafing. Her favorite activity. She loves Final Fantasy Fridays. On Saturdays. It's her favorite day of the week, Final Fantasy Fridays on Saturdays. Ooh! Excuse me? Harpsichord, I think? What? They always surprise me with the instruments they choose to use. Just like... I don't know where I'm going, but I don't care because the music's so good. Do you play harp? I wish. I play the flute. Or at least I used to, many, many moons ago. I played the flute. It's an ancestral instrument of my family. I played my mother's flute. And I haven't played for years and years and years. And it just flawlessly transitioned into this, and it seems like a whole different song. Dun, 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 dun. Hi, Braggy. Aye, what can I do for you? Looking to buy a lemon? Lantern? I need more coffee. You looking to buy a fucking lemon, mate? You want a fucking lemon? Why did my brain see the word lantern and replace it with lemon? What is wrong with me? Someone get me more coffee, please. Please. I need my medicine. Hit him. Aye, what can I do you for? Looking to buy a lantern? Like every other stumbling soul in this city. Can't see where the feck you're going, eh? Aye. I see. Well, Captain Lina can rest assured that any potions I spot coming in will be set aside for the wounded. Hang on a moment. If you're carrying messages for the guard, does that mean you were there then? You were there at the battle at Holminster? A stalwart lass like you might want to pay a visit to the Wandering Stairs. Make herself known. I'm sure Glynar can introduce you to some interesting opportunities. Shh, keep it down, Broggy. No one's supposed to know. It wasn't me, I just helped, okay? Speak with Glynard. Glynard? He's upstairs somewhere. Catboys is a country lads, indeed. I figured, like, as soon as a character says I just figure they're West Country, you know? When life brings you darkness, sell lemons. You sell those lemons. Believe in yourself. The citrus shall uplift your spirits. No longer shall you lie in darkness, with the bright yellow lemon leading the way. Follow the lemon, and you shall find forgiveness. In the light of the lemon, we are all children once more. Warrior of the lemons. Champion of the citrus. That's gonna be the plot twist, isn't it? I'm actually gonna bring citrus to the world, which will dissolve the light in a blinding chemical reaction. Wait, are they down? Oh, god damn it. Ow. Hello. Oh, it looks so nice at night because all of the crystal glows. Dum, dum, da-da-dum, dum, dum, da-dum, bum, bum, bum. Got any new spirits on tap? Sayala, more beer for table 2, and a couple of pints of mead for table 3 whilst you're at it. Coming right up! Sorry, we're rushed off our feet this evening, miss. Can I get you anything? Drinks are on the house. Could I get a... I'm feeling... maybe like a Kraken and Coke? That'd be nice. Oh, that Broggy has a twisted sense of humor. Oh, to think he'd send you to me at a time like this. The first real night in near 100 years, I spoke all riled up and then some. What's more, there was that Sin-Eater business at Holminster Switch. They say a Lightwarden was destroyed without a damn trace. And it was the Warrior of Darkness who did the deed. Peach tea and gin? Ooh, that sounds refreshing. Any other orders? I really must apologise for Glynard. He's been almost as rowdy as our customers, and that's no small feat. A lot of regulars are bounty hunters, you see. they mostly go after eaters, and the rumor of the warrior's appearance was the spark to their kindling. Oh, and now I've made people unemployed. It's all my fault for saving the world. Is it because I've banished them? Now they have nothing to hunt? You know how weak the eaters are. You know how the weak eaters are drawn to the strong ones, right? Yarp. Aye, they swarm like angry bees round a queen. You need look no further than Holminster for proof of that. But attacks on that scale don't happen every day. Praise the blessed shadow. No, the more common threats are the strays. No one knows why, but every now and again, an eater will leave the pack and prowl alone. Those are the ones that you run into on the road if your luck is foul. They're a danger to everyone, so the settlement council puts the bounties on their heads. And our bar here is a convenient place for the hunters to gather and share information. Seems a few of them were inspired by the Warden slaying even more than most. These are the types who have their sights set on the absolute worst of the strays, a class of eaters that they've dubbed the Cardinal Virtues. The Virtues showed up out of nowhere about 3 summers ago, and when the historians heard the descriptions given by survivors, well, apparently they share an appearance with the villains who caused the flood. And if that doesn't send a chill down your spine, they've also reported to be as touch as the Lightwardens. Not the kind of prey you can take down single-handed. Our virtue hunters had all but given up, but knowing the Warrior of Darkness is out there has lit a fire in their bellies. Just look at them. Oh, thank God they're not unemployed. I thought I got them out of work. Oh, hello. Hello. Hi. Hi. That Hume over there with the oversized sword is grandson. He's in it for revenge. Wants to recruit a comrade in arms as tenacious as he is. Yes, I'm available for recruitment. The best old lad is Ludwig. Don't be fooled by those dewy cheeks. He's as hard a hunter as they come. He just lost a partner and seems to be on the lookout for a new one. Oh yeah? Hello there. That's Sarek. Word is, he seeks an expert in magecraft to help fight the virtue he's after. And last we have Giot, dwarf and drunkard both. I like his beard. Wanted to join the forces with a healer, and only a healer. Something about needing a mentor's wisdom? I've seen my share of competent veterans, and you had that look about you. Maybe you should introduce yourself to one of our hunters. Who knows? Together you might even collect the bounty on a cardinal virtue. Now there's a grand idea. Imagine the prestige my bar would earn if we boasted the patronage of a successful virtue hunter. You've gained access to Roll Quests. A separate questline and story is now available for tank, physical DPS, magical range DPS, and healer roles. In order to reach the final stages of the Shadowbringers main scenario, you must complete at least one role quest line. Speak with a virtue hunter at the Wandering Stairs to accept your quest offer. Oh, I see. Oh, we are being raided! Defend your queen! Worse than sin eaters. They're mermaids. Every single one of them. Thank you so much for the raid, and welcome on in, everyone. This is my first playthrough of Shadowbringers, and I'm loving it so far. I'm the bringer of darkness, which makes the change. Usually I'm the bringer of light. But everyone is so grateful that I have returned darkness to the city. Who is this? Throwing things at was. Oh, a little dress up Alice. And a peach. Ooh, delicious. And a warrior stew. That'll keep me nice and fed up and invigorated. Caretaker Tesleen is whispering me. So you were the warrior of darkness all along. It's embarrassing to think about how I told you about your own poem. Thank you so much. I shall immediately make little Alice follow me around. But it's true, isn't it? You brought back the sunless sea to this land. 'Twas me. Shh. Little whispers, please. Don't tell anyone I'm a celebrity. Sin Eater mermaids, I know, even worse than normal Sin Eaters. But what were you up to today? Were you playing some FFXIV online? Mayhaps. Andreas look like a delicious peach, I will say. A plump, white peach, ripe for the eating. It also looks great in my inventory, it just looks like a bum. Just looks like a bum. Does it actually give me any... Oh, it's a material. I can use it for crafting. Alright, baby Alice, let's take you for a spin. I always go to companion, because other games I play, they're called companions. Dress up Alice. Hello? Oh. Aww. She's so cute. She's like chibi style as well. I want to get a good look at you, Alice. Aww. How does she run? Does she flop her head? Aww. That's adorable. Weirdly, nectarines aren't an in-game item. So rude. So rude. Why would they disgrace the nectarines like this? Oh, also... you guys marking the shards I don't have. Wow. I'm behaving myself. I'm licking the crystal for you. There you go. Ooh. This place is cool. Ah, yes. The manager of Sweets. We have met before. Welcome back, miss. I wonder if anyone can sleep with the city in such an uproar. But will you be retiring to your quarters? I think I shall. I have a vague suspicion there might be a cutscene, though. A bit scared. Very good. In light of the present situation, I have had the illumination prepared for all of our rooms. No need to rush the markets for lanterns or candles. Have a pleasant rest, miss.
I will.
I don't think I'm gonna have a pleasant rest, guys. Oh, no. Oh, yes! No, this is cozy. This is cozy. The kettle's already been on. I've got fresh fruit prepared. Who needs that much fresh fruit? Don't question anything. I did that. I never thought I would miss the night sky. Oh, hello there.
So it's your lot's turn to be the Warriors of Darkness, is it? It's funny how things work out.
Sure is. Been watching, have you? Excuse me, these are my private quarters. I could have been Nicky, okay? Have you no decency? Yeah, at least knock.
Hi, I know. Just the place. In case you've forgotten, you're the only one who can see me. If we had one of our little chats in public, people might start thinking you'd lost your wits.
I mean, they probably think that already, to be honest. Not impressed, though. Not impressed.
Those white-haired twins who are with you. I remember them from our battle in the Source. Are they your friends, then? Through thick and thin?
You could say that.
Aye. Then I suggest you keep them close. It's when you charge ahead trying to save someone else that you end up losing those you love.
Aww. He has so many regrets.
Not that you need telling, I'll bet you've lost plenty. But I wonder, what will it cost you this time?
Hopefully not another main character.
I don't remember when it was that I learned regret wasn't worth the bother.
What's done is done.
You get numb to it all over the years. The lost comrades, the broken promises, the abandoned principles. And just more nagging burdens to ignore.
Yeah, his voice acting is so good. Also, I really appreciate that he pauses in between his sentences. Like, he takes proper long pauses, which makes you think he's, you know, thinking about what he's gonna say next, like being all like disheartened by everything. Oh,
So this is what the light was hiding.
question mark, question mark, question mark. What are you doing here? Question mark, question mark, question mark. You remind me of someone. Another blondie that we know very well.
She's here. I must go to her.
Question mark, question mark, question mark. Who dis? Meanwhile, inside an Imperial Magitech facility in the Source. Bum, bum, bum.
Intruders! Fan out and find them!
Whoa! Don't let them get away! Ooh! Hi!
Out of my way!
She didn't seem like she did anything wrong.
We are not your enemy.
God, Estidian.
When the alarm sounded, I wondered what we had done to betray our presence. But I see now we are not the only intruders. Sir Estinian, I presume. The dragoon who plucked the Warrior of Light from the jaws of death? Your armor is most distinct.
Aye, aye. So he messed up their plans, their carefully laid plans. Just like charged in there, all guns blazing. Messed everything up. Still thinking about killing her. My god, his hair.
Much as yours once was. But even without it, I see a former legator still has eyes and ears in unexpected places. Van Baelsar, in the flesh. Though I understand you prefer Shadow Hunter.
You are in contact with the Scions, I take it.
Aye.
Through no choice of my own, they tracked me down and conscripted me to their cause.
Don't pretend you don't like us, Estinian. Come on.
I swear the receptionist was trained as a spy. Not that anyone can escape that Baldessian woman once she has caught the scent of your ether.
Terrifying. I'd rather face a dragon than face that tiny woman.
If they have resorted to using freelancers, I must assume their attempts to wake the afflicted have failed. And what of their champion?
Away on other business. Thus, it has fallen to me to root out any trace of the Empire's new weapon.
Not the falafels. Anything but the falafels. Hey, Spores.
If it is Black Rose you seek, you are too late. My people have already completed your mission here. Yet this is but one factory among many. When they caught wind of our efforts, they built additional facilities to ensure production continues unabated. There will be no one left in the lands they conquer. No citizens to conscript. No skills to exploit. Nothing the Empire needs. And they will call it victory.
Total desolation.
What exactly does this Black Rose do?
Just keep
The
thinking
gas
of
is
Black Rose
described
Prison.
as a poison, but its actual effect is more arcane in nature. It was created to disrupt the ether in living beings, to bring the flow of their life energies to a standstill. Inhaling even the tiniest amount will cause all bodily functions to cease, much as a potent venom will stop a man's heart. Released over a city, Black Rose could conceivably kill every inhabitant. And all without damaging a single structure.
That's terrifying.
Search every corner! Rouse the barracks if you have to! I want this facility secured!
I have more questions, but now is not the time.
Sir Estinian, I have an offer for you, but I will make it only once. Since it would seem we seek the same answers, you are welcome to join us.
Oh, he operates alone. He's a freelancer.
Huh. From what I hear, you need all the help you can get. In case you don't know, Varys himself confessed that your empire was a creation of the Ascians.
I am aware of what his Radiance said at the parley. Thus I would return to the capital, that I might behold the truth of this corruption with my own eyes. My path leads to Garlemald.
Well, good luck with that. You might never leave again. That surprised Estinian. Didn't expect to hear that. Mmm. Juicy, juicy, juicy. I really, really hope... Hearing about Black Rose, it just makes me think that at some point it's going to be used on one of our companions for emotional impact, and I just... No. No. Ah, begging your pardons, miss, but do you perchance intend to head outside? If so, I would strongly advise you not to stray too far from the Crystarium. Word has it that Yulmar has dispatched its military to Lakeland. Given the timing, one can only assume that they do not welcome the return of the night. Even now, the Exarch is in the Ocular, deliberating a response. Well, I'd best go talk to him about that. Ah, it's even prettier here now. Oh my god. And I have got a new graphics card since the last time we played Final Fantasy, so it's looking especially crispy. And if you're watching the VOD, I am recording in 2K right now as well, for extra crispiness. So I hope you enjoy. And if anyone's just joining, Shadowbringers main story today. First time playing it, so already lots of emotional damage, and it's probably just gonna get worse from here on out. And by worse, I mean better, because we love the pain. We're Final Fantasy players. But look at where I'm supposed to go. Oh, the Ocular. You know, the massive giant tower that you can't miss? I'm supposed to go in there? Cool, cool, cool. Oh, Mookie. Oh, you're so sweet. Oh, she's licking my fingers. You want to play? You want to play Final Fantasy? Okay, you play. Okay, yeah. Thank you for the contribution. Oh, yeah. Very good. Very good. You kind of went the right way there for a second, actually. I was very impressed. Alright, in we go. Do you have business with the Crystal Exarch? I do, as usual. At this point, you should just let me in. No questions asked. I always have business here. Ah, you two are still here.
You are come at a good time. As you may have heard, we have something of a quandary on our hands.
Oh no. Orgrimmar? It's the airships in
Laxan
Orgrimmar.
Loft here in Lakeland. Yulmar has sent one of its airships. They have questions for us concerning the death of the Lightwarden. Their emissary makes his way here even as we speak.
Oh no.
I suppose the sky does rather give the game away.
Indeed. 'Twas inevitable they would come knocking. The only question was how soon.
Can't we fib and say, oh, we have no idea why this has happened? How strange. But if they have even a single spy here, they already know that there was some mysterious warrior that brought back the darkness. Yes, come in.
My lord, I am come with the Il Mheg emissary. May I show him in?
Il Mheg.
A moment, Captain, if you would.
I don't think we were ready for this discussion yet. How did they get here so fast?
Everyone, gather round.
What's the game plan? Come on.
I do not wish to show our hand prematurely. Forgive me this liberty.
What?
Vanish.
What? Okay. Alright, shh. Shut up, Alfie.
Enter.
It's just me here, talking to myself. Nothing to hear. There is absolutely no one else here at all. Who is this gonna be? Oh, a fun mustache!
Well, well. The commander of the Yulmoran army himself. To what do I owe the honor, General Ranjit?
Well, he definitely does not look like a villain character. I don't get that vibe from him whatsoever.
The Lightwarden is dead, Exarch.
He looks like
Your
Shere
people
Khan.
responsible.
You are
Especially with the
clearly in some
scar.
haste, my lord. But before I address your question, you must allow me one of my own. What is Yulmore's interest in this?
His benevolence, Lord Vorthry, is gravely concerned that the actions of an ignorant few may jeopardize relations between man and Sin Eater.
What relations? They were killing us.
Should it transpire that the Crystarium is guilty of abetting the villains responsible for this outrage, my lord has decreed that it suffer the same retribution.
I'd like to see him try. I'd like to see him get off his ass and fight me. Alfie, don't fart, whatever you do. Not even a tiny toot.
I see. Since you have been so candid, I too shall speak my mind. Regardless of who is responsible, the Crystarium rejoices in the Lightwarden's death and welcomes the return of the night sky.
Yes.
If Yulmore considers this tantamount to aiding those you term villains, then by all means, carry out your retribution. Know, however, that even should every innocent soul in the Crystarium perish, nothing can stop that which has been set in motion.
I don't know anything about what you're talking about, but
Folly.
I do.
The death of one or 1,000,000 Sin Eaters changes nothing. The world is dead, and writhe as we might, like maggots in its rotting course, it will not be reborn. Only by my master's grace may we live out our days in peace.
Well, so, like, their whole society is just giving up and is trying to live every single last day they have in just excessive luxury. Good for some.
But I waste my breath. You have made your stance clear. I shall relay your words to Lord Vorthry.
Yeah, you do that.
In the meantime, you would do well to counsel any here who have done more than merely rejoice in recent events, to throw themselves upon Yulmore's mercy. Promptly.
I don't think you have any mercy. I've seen you throw people off the tower. Alfie farted, he so farted.
One last matter. We are searching for a young artist and his assistant. Know you of whom I speak?
An artist? Ooh, there's no pictomancers around here. Have to wait for Dawn Trail for that. Didn't know what you're talking about.
An artist and his assistant, no. I cannot say I do.
What a pity. Should they reveal themselves to you,
He knows we're here.
I bid you hand them over at once. My master is most eager to see them again.
He knows. Shit. Oh, rumbled. What a dick. It must be a powerful mage too.
Am I imagining things, or did he just stare straight at us?
Yep. And very obviously emphasize certain words to make it clear that he could see us. Yeah.
I fear he did. The General is not a man to be trifled with. He is a warrior of fearsome repute who has led Yulmor's army since before Vorthri's time, when the nation still spearheaded the fight against the Sin-Eaters. One does not command the world's mightiest army, and for so long, without possessing exceptional instincts.
If Yulmor chose to send such an individual, we must assume this talk of retribution is more than an idle threat. While we are grateful for your support, my lord, we cannot in good conscience put your people in harm's way.
'Tis noble of you to say, Master Alphino, but my people have been in harm's way since long before you arrived. Yulmor has ever yearned to rule over what remains of the world. Even should we surrender the Warrior of Darkness to them, they would find some other pretext upon which to invade.
He's right. It would happen anyway.
The people of the Crystarium know this only too well, which is why, when the time comes, I am certain they will fight to the last man.
At least this way we know they're coming.
If truth be told, I would not have been surprised had Ranjit declared war here and now.
He may have reason to delay. According to reports, the Yulmoran forces at Laxan Loft were observed taking a prisoner. A young woman believed to be none other than the Oracle of Light, Minfilia.
Wait. Minfilia is here? Like actually here?
It may be that General Ranjit wishes to convey her to Yulmor before commencing hostilities.
Alternative universe Minfilia? Or actual Minfilia?
Having mentored generations of Minfilias, it would not surprise me if he had made her capture his chief concern.
Wait. Is this the Minfilia? I'm sorry, generations of Minfilias? Have they been stealing them from other worlds? Is this our Minfilia?
Ah, of course. How remiss of me. I had intended to speak to you of Minfilia. There is, however, much to say, and precious little time in which to say it.
You didn't even think to mention this before? Especially with all this talk of the light, you didn't even think to mention?
I think it best that you seek out Moren at the Cabinet of Curiosity. He'll be able to enlighten you.
Does this mean she's coming back in some way, even if it's not like our Minfilia? Because I have missed her. I have not missed Pray Return.
Alize, would
but
you
I have
care to
missed
accompany
her.
your friend? You doubtless have insights of your own to offer on the matter.
All right. Though I'm still not sure I understand it all myself.
In the meantime, I will set about making provisions for war.
Make ready. And off they go. Yeah, I guess at least we can prepare. Whereas they were kind of just waiting before. They didn't know when they were going to be attacked, but they knew it would happen eventually. Ready the men. Prepare the arms. As Scar would say, be prepared indeed. Oh look, an Aethernet shard that I haven't touched. Helpfully marked. Ooh, to thank you. Oh no, I have touched it. I've touched it. I already touched it. I win. So the Cabinet of Curiosity, Rich, is up in the round bit of the tower. See if I actually have got that one. I might not have. We'll see. here? Three whole crystals, I know! This is better than my normal track record, Arya. 3? Whoa! We live a life of luxury. Okay, well. I needed to stretch my legs anyway. Off I go. What is that pet? Oh, it's the otter. I have seen him before. Just go down this step. Down? Is it not up? Too many levels in this bloody place. I think I'm going the right way. You're going up. Wait, no. Down? Down? There's no down. Where is this down you speak of? Unless it's this way. I love the markets here as well. When I do eventually get into crafting, I want to come here and do some crafting. Seems like a great place for crafting. There was a stair down. Ah, well. I guess we shall never know where it was. I'm just gonna have to parkour my way down there. Down here? No. Damn it. Okay, I guess I go down the very obvious bridge here. There we go. Hey, Chaotic! Welcome, welcome! You now have access to the crystalline mean. Can't go down there. Not allowed. Oh no. Can I? No. Oh, okay. Come on. I have royally messed this up. Time to find the staircase. There is Brewing Gallery. Go this way. There's gotta be more stairs down. Okay, do I just have to go back to the main staircase where I came from? God damn it. Here we go. Back to the main aetheryte. Look, it was a productive little walk though, because I did pick up this one. So it wasn't a wasted journey entirely. You do have a tendency to keep going when you know you're going the wrong way. I think I'm just too hopeful that I will eventually find the right way, that I just keep going. I'm like, oh, well, I'll eventually find a way down. But no, there's only one staircase down. Just on Final Fantasy, you're doing a few dungeons? Nice. Are you doing like max level dungeons, or are you still leveling like me? Oh look, a staircase down. Oh yes, I remember this place because of the trees. I remember. It's weird to me that there's not many people in this city, because even if I was max level, I'd spend all my time hanging out here. I don't know why I'd ever leave. It's so cool. Maybe the Endwalker city is just too cool. I don't know. Okay, I'm pressing it. There we go. Job done. Ta-da! The Cabinet of Curiosity. Ah, yes. My personal library, which I will have in real life someday. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, Morin. Yeah, I remember. Yes, if you're after books pertaining to the Warrior of Darkness, I'm afraid most are out on loan at present. They are experiencing quite a surge in popularity. Oh, do you wish to learn about the Oracle of Light? Then it would be my pleasure to assist. After I finish off some outstanding tasks, that is. Whilst I attend to them, perhaps you could fetch me a book. The Illustrated Tale of the Oracle of Light, it's called. Though it's intended for younger readers, it provides an excellent summary on the subject matter, and the artwork is quite lovely besides. I would not hesitate to recommend it to anyone with an interest in learning about Minfilia. But you must see for yourself. The book should be located on the level below. Should, I say. For while there is a place for everything in here, not everything is always in its place, despite my best efforts. In short, if the book is not where it should be, it will certainly be somewhere it shouldn't. So, good luck. Oh, great. Sounds like my house. On the level below, you say? Okay. Is it just going to be a picture book? Intended for a younger audience? It's just going to be a Minfilia picture book? Well, I don't know if this is going to be the place. It's definitely not going to be the place. The book does not appear to be here, of course. Nothing's ever easy. Down I go. Maybe a manga featuring Minfilia. Maybe here? Level below? The book does not appear to be here. They need a proper library system. Oh, hi, Alice. Just browsing. Is there a stepladder we can borrow? I'll lift you. Don't worry. Huh. What kind of book are you looking for, Ali? This one definitely needs a stepladder. Just as your eyes begin to blur, they finally come to rest on a copy of the illustrated tale of the Oracle of Light. Yay! We found it. I do love a library. I just signed up to a library for the first time. I haven't used a library since I was at school. But there's so many different types of books. And I didn't even think about this, but they have like a whole non-fiction, but like cookbook section. So I've been getting stuff from there for cooking streams, which has been fun. We got our ghost stories that we've been reading on stream from there too, so. Sign up to your local library, it's free. Have you found the book? Yes, I have. Yes, I think this is the one. I hope it wasn't too difficult to track down. I'm happy to say I finished all my pressing tasks. If you want to call your friends over, we can begin learning at once. Learning is fun. Oh. Without further ado then. It began 100 years ago, when the flood of light threatened to swallow Norvrant. Just as all seemed lost, a saviour appeared, who halted the all-consuming radiance. A maiden with hair spun gold and eyes of the clearest sapphire. Naught was known about her, save that her name was Minfilia. And for delivering the realm, she came to be revered as the Oracle of Light. After stopping the flood, the mysterious maiden vanished without a trace. But 15 years later, her name would unexpectedly reappear in the annals of history. Can we have pictures? Oh. These were not the pictures I was expecting. I thought we were going to get like medieval style illuminations, but it will. Oh my god, those are very colourful sin eaters. When sin eaters laid ruin to the kingdom of Vobert, a young girl was discovered who was immune to the creature's blighted touch. One with hair spun of gold and eyes of clearest sapphire, she was hailed as the Oracle Reborn and came to likewise be called Minfilia. Enlisting in the Yulmuran army, this Minfilia fought and vanquished countless sin eaters. Alas, like so many other soldiers, she eventually met her end in battle. But she's a cute little child, what is she doing fighting? Yet with her dying breath, she whispered unto her grieving comrades, Minfilia will return. And true to her words, some years later, another girl was discovered who possessed the selfsame eyes, that selfsame hair, and those self-same powers. She too took the name Minfilia. She too fought Sin-Eaters as a soldier of Yulmore, and she too fell in battle. Many more were to follow in her footsteps, and so the cycle continues to this day. And that concludes that tale. By their valor and sacrifice, these women have saved Norvrand on numerous occasions. And were it not for them, we might never have learned of the Lightwardens and their nature. They sound like formidable warriors. Some, perhaps. The truth is rather less simple. Though the Oracle is reborn with common traits, she does not inherit the memories or the knowledge of her previous incarnations. All of the Minfilias thus far were discovered as ordinary girls, unversed in the ways of war and ignorant of the power they harbored. While some embraced their fate and devoted themselves to training, others did not. But all were made to face the Sin-Eaters, and all died to keep our hopes alive. Oh my god, so even if they didn't want to do it, they were forced to fight. What can you tell us of the current Minfilia? She was found by the Yulmoran army some 10 years ago, and taken into their care. Or rather, their custody. She was a prisoner in all but name. For by that time, under Lord Vothry's rule, Yulmore had already abandoned resistance in favor of decadence. Minfilia was an uncomfortable reminder of the war that they no longer wished to fight. A potential threat to the peace. And so they kept her under lock and key. For a long while, we heard nothing more of her. We couldn't even be certain she was alive, save that it was in the Yulmorans' best interests for her to remain under their control. But then, 3 years ago, a gallant soul stole into the city and rescued her from their clutches, just like a hero from their tales. Indeed. Well, I believe we now have a good grasp of Minfilia's tale. Thank you for your time, Morin. Might I trouble you for a word, Astariel? Outside? There's multiple Minfilias. Hopefully they don't all say, "Pray return to the waking sands," overlapping each other in a terrifying cacophony. And look who it is. We've got an old school Englander coming back for 14 months of immortality. Welcome back. Good to have you, soul. Enjoy your continued immortality. I will protect it from the monsters. What's this secret chat about then? As you have already surmised, the gallant soul who rescued Minfilia was none other than our own dear Thancred. They have since been wandering the land together, never remaining in one place for long, which is why we have not yet had a chance to meet them. We know that Minfilia journeyed here as Hydaelyn's emissary to halt the Flood of Light. It could only be her that the people of the First witnessed 100 years ago. The original Oracle of Light. But while there's plainly some connection between the woman we knew and her namesakes, the fact that these girls do not share her memories must surely mean that they are not the same person. Thancred has to understand that. I have no doubt that he understands. The question is how he feels. Regardless, the Thancred we know would not forsake his charge. If she has been captured, we may be certain he will not stand idly by. There you go again, talking in your roundabout way. If you think we should rescue Minfilia, just spit it out. It just so happens I agree with you. It's quite clear that this Minfilia possesses Hydaelyn's blessing. And it wouldn't hurt to have a second such individual on our side. Right, Astariel? Not at all. Well, one's generally been enough, but yeah, cool, fine. Quite. Indeed. Whatever you say. I see you've made up your minds. Hello? Question mark, question mark, question mark? Oh, it's him. Oh, Exarch, what brings you here? A report and a proposal. First, the report. Our scouts have confirmed that the Yulmoran forces at Laxan Loft do indeed have Minfilia in their custody. For the present, they're holding her there. But we can be certain they will move her to Yulmur ere long. Should that happen, we may be forced to give her up as lost. So, if we mean to act, we should do so quickly. Which brings me to my proposal. I ask that you entrust this undertaking to us, the people of the Crystarium. Shocking! Why wouldn't we trust them with it? They know how to do their jobs. We trust. Hey, Encrypted, welcome on in! Oh, I thank you. I am honored. Chat's always been really nice about my voice. I have started doing voice acting stuff. I'm still a wee voice acting babby, but I'd love to get properly into it. I just need to like grow maybe like a few million hours more free time. But yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely not a professional. I'm just getting into it. I'm taking my first steps. Ooh. You'd almost say she should try and do more of it, right? Chat's never mentioned this before. It's because of such lovely comments in chat that I even had the confidence to start looking into doing it, so thank you, everyone. Ooh. Take your hood off.
You are doubtless eager to attempt Minfilia's rescue, and with your combined strength, you may well succeed. But as I said earlier, I do not wish to show our hand unless absolutely necessary.
We already have. Oh. Oh, dang.
It was not merely the night sky that you restored to us, but hope. Hope for the future of Norvrand.
They're ready to
Unlike
fight.
you, we cannot contend with the Lightwardens, but so long as hope burns in our hearts, we will fight on regardless. This I will prove to you. My friends, I thank you for gathering at such short notice. There is something I would ask you all. As many of you are aware, I received an emissary from Yulmur a short while ago in the form of General Ranjit.
And he was really annoying.
To my dismay, the General condemned the slaying of the Lightwarden, and warned me in no uncertain terms that, should the Crystarium cast its lot with the Warrior of Darkness, there would be war. Let none be mistaken. We would be hard-pressed indeed to resist the might of Yulmur. Some would even call it suicide. And yet my heart cries out to fight. Better that than relinquish the hope that swelled in my breast when I beheld the night sky for the first time in 100 years.
It's worth fighting for.
Or so says my heart. My mind, meanwhile, reminds me that to follow my heart would be to risk everything we have accomplished thus far. Clearly, this is not a decision to be made lightly, nor less alone. And so I put the question to you all. What should we do?
Throw fireballs at them.
My lord, you already know our minds. It brought tears to our eyes to witness the knight's return.
The whole of Norvrand deserves the same, and not just because some children's story tells us so.
Yulmor's influence is far-reaching. Should war break out, trade would be subject to restrictions.
That is not the voice I was expecting from him, but it is very cool.
The flow of goods will dry up, and we will struggle to make do with what little trickles through. But make do, we will.
I believe. You're strong.
Aye.
Yes.
We can weather such hardships. Is that not the very thing the Crystarium was built for?
Aye, 'tis true.
We have always taken pride in our ability to sustain ourselves. Not just to endure, but to thrive.
I think it might be another Icelandic kind of accent, maybe? They will be going up on the VOD channel. I'm very behind in terms of my VODs. Like, the start of Heavensward is on there, but not the end. That kind of behind. But to be honest, I might just upload these Shadowbringers ones sooner and then just like catch up in the others when I can. Because I'd rather do that than like go through everything and then get to Shadowbringers, seeing as there are people actively watching this one right now.
When all falls down around you, rise up. Those were your words. There may come a day when all hope seems lost. But even should the rest of the world give in to despair, we shall not.
Never give up, no matter how hard it might seem.
We shall fight on, that our children and our children's children might know a better tomorrow.
Rousing words apart, I never much cared for those Yulmoran bastards anyway. No better than common swindlers, most of them.
Yep.
Wouldn't know a fair deal if it came up and kissed them on the arse.
You say that again.
Trust you to spoil the moment.
Heart, 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 heart.
It appears we have a consensus.
Indeed.
Let it be known that the Yulmoran host at Laxan Loft has taken the Oracle of Light captive. They fear the power she holds over the Sin Eaters, and doubtless intend to imprison her once more.
Laxan Loft sounds like a dungeon name, just saying.
So, I move that we rescue the Oracle, grant her a place among us, and let that be our answer to Yulmor's ultimatum.
Here, here!
Aye, aye! I stand with you! They're early for dungeons, surely. Well, we did just have one.
In planning a strategy for the rescue, I open the floor to you all.
Everyone's like, oh, we're supposed to know what to do.
There you have it. If Yulmor wishes to denounce us as villains, then we shall embrace our villainy. Will you do so as well?
Aye, aye.
We will not be outdone. Consider us your partners in crime.
Yeah.
My lord, our proposal is as follows. We begin by deploying Amaro to occupy the skies over Lakeland. They should serve to delay the airship's departure.
Very good.
At the same time, we scatter dream powder from the air. Not all will succumb to its effects, but it should thin the enemy's numbers, affording us an opening to swoop in and liberate the Oracle.
Yay, liberation for everyone!
Very good. See to your preparations.
Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, alright.
And what exciting crimes would you have us commit? Speaking for my fellow villains, I'd say we're capable of most things, though we draw the line at indolence.
True. Arson? I'm good at that.
If excitement is your desire, then I bid you join the guard. Captain Lena will give you your orders.
She's so cool. I would serve her. She can step on me. Hello, Captain Lena. Give me your accent, for I cannot do it. So, you'll be joining the guard. But however highly the Exarch thinks of you, you'll receive no special treatment from me. Is that clear? Where's the salute, soldier? Better. More spirited than the Exarch's feeble attempts, certainly. Now, first things first. You will need uniforms. Go to the Crystal Amine and report to Catelys. Not Katniss, Catelys. She will see you measured and fitted. She stared at me for a long second after that conversation was done. She was like, straight into my eyes for a while. She seems to like the more direct blows. Yeah, probably. Probably. You're getting the accent, you think? I'm trying to think of like people that I know that have that kind of accent, and the only thing I can think of is like the Swedes in my life. And even then, it's not that close to the Icelandic. I always lean towards Russian for some reason when I'm trying to do those accents. When Dawn eventually guesses what is to come, just breathe in and smile. Curious. You should hear Jesse's version. Wait, does he properly voice act all the characters when he plays? I freaking love Jesse, he's such a babe. I've said this many times before. They say never meet your heroes, right? Because like you'll meet them and they'll be assholes. I met him at the Baldur's Gate 3 event. And he's just a total sweetheart. He's just a super chill guy. He's really, really nice. I wish I hadn't have been as nervous throughout that whole thing, because I would have loved to have a proper chat with him, but I just had like a little chat. He was across from me at the bar. I was like, hi Jesse. He's such a funny guy as well. Like, I don't know many YouTubers who can make me like properly belly laugh, and Jesse is one of them. He's like high up there. Was Jesse the one that called you out on your font? He was. I think everyone was like trading business cards, and I gave him my business card, like, hey, this is me, Jesse. If you want this, there you go. And he looked at it, and he looked at the cocktail menu for the bar we were at. He was like, hang on a second, look. I'm not being funny, but same font. And it was like the curly script of my Dawn Whisper on the card kind of did look like the cocktail menu font, to be fair. He was kind of right. He liked my business cards though, because they're shiny. He was like, whoa! And here's the last of them. Your friends are being measured as we speak. Right, this way. We'll see to it you look dashing and your best before your first outing. Yeah, Mr. Jesse Cox. And Dex bonus was there too. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Done, are you? Well, let's have a look at those numbers. Numbers? What do you mean? I see. How goes it? Was she concerned about my measurement? She was like, your ass is way too big for any of our current uniforms. Sorry, Captain. I'm afraid we don't have anything on hand that's a ready fit. But we do have a few that are fairly close. We should be able to make them work with some minor adjustments. Very well. See to it. And we have uniforms delivered directly to the field. I shall take this opportunity to brief you on a mission. As mentioned earlier, we will deploy our Amaro to scatter dream powder from the air. Once the powder takes effect, an elite unit will storm the fortress to rescue the Oracle. Her safe liberation is the sole objective. I am Scottish. Engagement is to be avoided wherever possible. I assume would be part of said unit. Correct. The unit will be divided into 2 contingents, one deploying from Fort Job and the other from Fort Ostel Operative. Imperative. You and Alphino would join the former. Astariel, meanwhile, will join the latter with me. Before you proceed to your positions, you're to report to Chesamael at Spagirix. She will issue you with a serum to ward off the effects of the dream powder. We shall be on our way then. Take care, my friend. We will see you on the field. It is quite far to the Imperative, so you may make use of an Amaro from the Rookery. After you've collected the serum, of course. Hey, Shri! Welcome, welcome. Right then. Oh, for a second there I was like, oh, am I needing to level up or get a higher item level for this? But nope, it's off the other way somewhere. Probably on the same level as this, and I've just gone the wrong way. Whee! Down the stairs we go again. So this track is used a lot in Hildebrand cutscenes, so I can never take this bit seriously. Oh yeah, when Hildebrand has like a grand plan and it plays in the background. His grand plans are never very grand, so yeah. Yeah. Why are some of the red quests having a key on them? So usually that means like I've got to unlock something else before I can do it. Either like it's like a gear-based thing or there are other prerequisite quests that I need to do before I go back and do that. Not sure with that particular one though. Oh, class specific, okay. What, so we have to come back on another class because they suck? As a red mage? How rude. The one you saw was a crafter quest. So I needed to be high level crafting. Makes sense. I don't think I even tried to visualize the pronunciation of that word. It is probably some medical Latin and beautiful. Which word? I've come for my medicine. There we go. Yes, sweetie. Is there something you need? Oh, one of the guard come for the drab, are you? Well, here you go. A dose of this will keep you firmly in the waking world whilst your enemies are off in dreamland. Now, if this is your first time, I should warn you. It's bitter as sin. Prince's Kiss, they call it. But if you ask me, it should be called Crone's Kiss. Jest aside, the stuff really is foul. Most people gag like there's no tomorrow. But if you don't drain every last drop, you're liable to end up taking a trip to dreamland yourself. So, I must ask you to drink it here and now whilst I watch. Come on, give the old crone a kiss. Yes, Chesamil, come here. Oh, yes. Oh, Chesamil. Oh. Okay, well, I guess I have it in my bag now? Maybe? Crone's Prince's Kiss. Delicious. Well done, sweetie. I'm proud of you. Why, if I didn't know any better, I'd say you even enjoyed it. And now you needn't fear falling asleep on the battlefield. Just have care you don't lose any limbs out there, all right? They don't tend to grow back. I'll try my best. I can't make any promises. And now we must find ourselves a mount fit for a hero. On loan, but still. Do I have this one up here now? Let's see. No. This is fine. I needed a walk anyway. Ah, the Amaro launch. Wait, do I need to go down? Oh! Shortcut! I'm very efficient like that, you see. Is there a crystal here? Let me touch it. Oh, here you go. It's already marked by Thank you, Mimonji. There we go. Boink. I now have access to Temenos Rookery. Yay! Progress.
Yes? What do you require of me? An Amaro to take you to the Imperative, eh? As much as I would like to oblige, all of our mounts are reserved for the coming operation. I fear you will have to go by foot. But wait, there might be another way, assuming you're willing to lend a hand.
A side quest, you say? Okay. Manji didn't mark them, it was Ali. Sneaky.
I was about to deliver an Amaro to Radzika's Round, one of the locations whence the beast will fly for the operation. The tower lies along the route to the Imperative. If near enough, it's good enough for you. You may make the delivery in my stead. Very good. I should be ready for the Amaro departure at once.
I have to make a delivery first. I have no idea who went and marked them. You can prove nothing. I don't know how that's going to stand up in court. Not sure about that, Ali.
Radzika's Round is to the north and west. You can take the road, or you can fly. It's up to you. Upon arriving, make yourself known to the sentry, and she will give you further instructions. If you should become separated from the Amaro, worry not. The beasts are trained to return to the rookery. That is all. Go well.
Ooh. Ah, ooh, ee. Wait, can I fly? Ooh. Oh my god, the wings are so weird. This should not be aerodynamic, but somehow it is. Where am I going? Logistics of war. Okay, over this way. I'm not taking the road, I might get attacked. When I first went online in Red Dead Redemption, my first mount was a donkey. That would have been a fine mount for my Square Enix hobbit. Do we not have donkeys in FFXIV Online yet? Are there no donkeys? Are we donkeyless? Surely there were donkeys in Dawn Trail, right? We had like llamas. A bumblebee is also not aerodynamic. Neither is the fat Moogle, to be fair. Oh, you're delivering Amaro to us? I'm afraid there's been a change of plans. We already have all the beasts we require here. Instead, this one is to go to the Imperative to the west. Please see to it that the handler's on duty. Cizeli Vanthu, they should be. If you encounter trouble along the path, return here and I'll set you rightwise. Whee! Oh, can I talk to you though? Because I think that unlocks something? No. Okay, bye. No talking for me. Ooh, this place is cool too. Hey, Johnny! If it's talking of donkeys, I know a green fella who wouldn't want one. Wouldn't want a donkey? Who in their right mind wouldn't want a donkey? Donkeys are cool. Quite loud though. Ooh, an aether current. Let me just not press that. Okay, I have a really good excuse not to press that right now because I'm on a mount that I can't desummon, so. It's an excellent excuse. Did I go to the right place? My mouse is... Oh, there we go. I'm really zoomed out on my map. Hello there. Ah, the last Amaro. My thanks, friend. You may leave the beast with me. Cizeli Vanthu. Say, I don't believe I know you. Did you join the guard recently?
Yeah, I saved the world too.
So that's the way of it. Well, we managed to arrive, and that's all that matters in the end. I bid you welcome to the Hostile Imperative, one of our key strongholds in the Lakeland. The first thing you'll want to do is report to the captain. You'll find her at the lookout, across the way. Oh, look how small your tiny llama is. Aww. Still one of my favorite things that the mounts scale depending on how tall your character is. It just makes sense rather than having a tiny Lalafell on top of an enormous llama. It's gonna be above me, isn't it? Do you plan on playing Metaphor Refantasio in the near future by any chance? I'd love to. I've seen little pieces of it because a few people we raided into have been playing it. And Frankie has been playing it as well. And I'm like, it looks really good. Like, I like the look of it. But I don't know. I've got so many playthroughs going at the moment. Like, we're playing through all of these expansions. I'm still playing Baldur's Gate 3. We're now playing Veilguard. We're still playing Wind Waker. So I think it might be a little bit lower down the list for a bit, but it's definitely one I'd like to play eventually. It looks really well done. So it seems that rather than the Amaro delivering you, you deliver the Amaro. I'll not thank you. I expect all my soldiers to make themselves useful. Speaking of which, I have a task for you. No thanks at all. How dare you. The Oracle of Light. With the operation fast approaching, Lina means to put you to work. How dare you. In readiness for the operation, the Amaro will be treated with the same serum as us. As well you know, however, it is not pleasant. In order to coax them into taking it, we've sprinkled it on their fodder. All that remains is to feed them. A task I'm sure you'll enjoy. Fetch the fodder from the Amaro launch and bring it to 4 of the beasts. Dismissed. Come on, soldier, do your job. All business, no fun. I'm just finishing it and I can't get enough. 100 hours ain't cutting it. Are you starting another playthrough as well after you're finished? Also, do things end up different depending on your choices? Or is it just always one straight through run with a crafted story? Because I do like my choice-based games, but then I also don't mind things being a bit more railroaded if it means that the story comes together better. Off to the fodder. There are some slight differences, but it's pretty much a very straightforward storyline. But it's a very good one. I think it's very well voice acted as well, from what I know. Oop. I think he likes it. The Amaro happily devours the fodder. He's a happy little boy. He's a happy little camel hawk. Please don't tell me the other one is also going to say gwee gwee gwee. My poor voice. Where is he? He's invisible. Oh, he must be up there. I'm sorry, could you repeat that? One moment and I'm sure I will. Just gotta find him first. Are you gonna like this? He's not sure. It's not his favorite flavor. The Amaro absent-mindedly munches on the fodder. It was more of an uncertain gooey. You should put this on the Go XLR so you don't have to do it every time. But you see, there's different levels of Amaro voice acting, right? That was confused Amaro. The first one was delighted Amaro. I like to put my own stamp on it every time. I'm a professional, you see. Are you gonna like your food? Very good. The Amaro is wary at first, but appetite eventually wins out, and it accepts the fodder. I thought he was just excited by the guis. I thought those were excited guis. I didn't hear any hesitation in those guis. Oh, have I not clicked this? Here we go. I clicky click. Just for you. Equable Amaro. You gonna be nice? The Amaro reels at the smell, but accepts the fodder nonetheless. It didn't want it. It's not good enough for him. It's too fussy. A gremlin jumps out of the Amaro's saddlebag. Hello. The Amaros are fed. Good. The rest should have already been dosed, so we need not fear for our mounts succumbing to the dream powder. All units have now entered the final stages of their preparations. The time is nigh. Make ready and await deployment atop the main watchtower. I will send your uniform along as soon as it arrives. That is all. May the night smile upon us. That was a very strange accent. May the night smile upon us. Okay. I've been a bit dozy. Oh. Yeah, how was the jet lag? You managed to reset yourself. Did you press the hard reset? It's always a decision of, oh, do I just stay up for an entire day to do a hard reset, or just slowly try and get back to my normal sleep schedule? Where is it? I'm on top of it. Oh, is he Shenard? Senard? No. You're not the person I was supposed to talk to. It's up. It's in there. Can I go in? Will you let me? I didn't think you'd let me in, but... No? Can I come in? Could be underneath. There could be a doorway. Show me the way, you magical carbuncle. Is there a door under here that I didn't see? Or is it... Oh! You mean the massive ledge right next to it that I didn't see? Ah. All the way to the top we go. God, I'm running my mount for this. A long way up. I'm very relaxed right now, I'm not gonna lie. Welcome to Whisper Saturday, the chillest radio station on Twitch. Coming right up, the sounds of the Lalafell in excruciating pain. That was the sounds of a Lalafell in excruciating pain. Do you have a request? Make sure to put them in. Are you awake now? Good thing I have a compressor on my mic, eh? Rip Tatteroo. Yeah, I squashed Tatteroo underneath her giant anvil. That's how we got that sound. The operation is about to commence. Stand ready. During the operation, some of your gear will be glamoured. Your attributes and abilities will be unaffected. Oh, oh, oh! It's a duty! It's a duty! Are we ready? Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. Ah, but they're wearing purple. They look kind of cool. We can't kill them now. They have fetch. Very bright blue eyes. Oh,
Keep moving.
Cute. At least they gave her a nice dress.
What now?
Oh no. We have arrived.
The Crystarium at a guess. Desperate fools. It'll take more than a handful of overgrown lizards to ground us.
We're not trying to ground you, we're trying to steal something from you. Ooh. I just question, like, if they had enough of this stuff, why didn't they use it before? I guess they were scared of standing up to Yongle.
Sound the alarm!
Ooh, kind of suits me.
Captain, the powder has taken effect.
It is time. Let us free the Oracle from their clutches.
Do I get to fly one of those? Oh yeah. Woohoo! Let us begin. Oh. Metal Gear? Snake! Okay, I'm into it. They always use, like, instruments I'd never expect to hear. Okay. Let's go. The first contingent has already entered. Let us follow. Whoa! There you are, Asariel. Mayhap you could lend us a hand?
Reinforcements! We need reinforcements!
Reinforcements will not help you now, fool. At least it gave us the upper hand. We were never going to be able to walk straight in here, but... My men will occupy the enemy whilst we rescue the Oracle. Come! We keep close to the wall. Do we? Oh, I'm supposed to go that way. Okay. You okay there? Oh, he's sleeping. He's fine.
On guard!
They're here too! Two arms! Two arms! Two legs! Two legs! have the time. Leave them to the gods. Yulmore may boast the world's largest army. But woman for woman, we are no less mighty. Woman for woman! Funny Gal says feminism! Intruders, stop them! Ugh, not again.
Leave this to me! Now!
So she's a dancer, right?
Crystarium scum! Lick my boots, you bastard!
This is no token of force. They were serious about invading.
Let's give them a show!
I kind of want to be a dancer. Oh, there's one left. There are still more standing than I would have liked. But we press on regardless. The longer we take, the harder our task will become. Get off me.
You're not alone.
Easy job to learn. It's basically a giant game of press button. Other button lights up, press that button. That seems simple and appealing to an elven mind. I like shiny things and pressing shiny things in the right order. It's very RNG dependent though. Okay, so it's like a percentage chance that something else will proc. I also like gambling. The way is relatively clear. Good. I'm an Ellison, yes. I used to be a dragon girl, but I changed, Beva. I changed. I became my true self. I wanted something different to start with, but I ended up going back to elf life. Weird not playing myself in the game. Felt wrong not playing an elf. Quickly, free her. Can we steal the airship, please? That would be a good getaway. Thank you. Are you from the Crystarium? Correct. We've come to rescue you. Your weapons, made to the same specifications as Thancred's. Be ready to use them. Understood. Please, lead the way. Yeah, we should borrow the airship for a while. They won't mind. Let's rejoin the others and quit this place. All of this trouble because of me. I'm so sorry. Save your apologies until after we've escaped. It's quiet. Too quiet. Is that Ranjit?
This will not end well. Ranjit? Uh-oh. What do you mean? Oh no. Brazen thieves. You will regret coming here. Will I? Not gonna regret thrashing your sorry ass, bitch. You are not prepared. You will return to Yolmor.
No, I won't go back in that cell.
It is for your own protection. Pathetic. It's for your own good, woman.
Are you all right? I'm fine. I just can't move.
Stay there whilst I tend to these vermin. Ah, she can't help us now.
The tales do not lie. He is fierce beyond anything of reckoning.
Oh, we are outmatched.
He cannot maintain his onslaught forever. Be prepared to run.
You will do no such thing.
Be gone. He's too powerful. No, Lina! Everyone's been knocked out. Shit.
And now it is just you and me.
Okay, let's fight. Be careful, Astariel. I never am.
You are made of sterner stuff than the rest.
Not really, to be honest. Probably gonna be on the floor in a couple seconds. Is he doing something? Is he just letting his snake fight for him, coward? Oh god! I take it back, I take it back, I take it back. But will it be enough? There's a snake. There's now fireballs spawning. Oh god! No! This is okay. I just need to dance in and out as they blow up. I can deal with that. I can deal with that.
Hukumats, do my bidding.
Okay, I think he's just gonna fly across and do AoE. Maybe. Oh no, he's just chucking fire. Oh! Okay, so maybe maybe I get to one side and then like he's gonna push me? Okay, so we just need to make sure he isn't pushing us into the AoE. That's okay.
It seems you are no ordinary soldier.
I don't know where the AoE is gonna be. Do I just stand here and hope for the best? Right, yeah. So that'll go off and then back here.
Why do you persist in this folly?
You are persistent, that I will allow.
Can I go over here? I think I do. Oh my god, I didn't stand in the fire for once. Who is this? I think I'm getting more used to the mouse. Slowly but surely. It's gonna blow me that way, so I let it. Right? And then... Okay, I take it back. It's all gone up in flames now. I can heal myself, though. It lets me stand still for long enough. There we go. Okay, quick cast.
have your measure now. The game is up. He learns
It's
fast.
over!
Oh, shit. What? Is it one of those fights where I'm meant to lose?
Know your folly.
What? What are you gonna do? What? I'm so scared.
You, boy. You bear a striking resemblance to the artist my master seeks.
That must be a coincidence. It's fine.
By all means, keep your counsel. You will all have ample time to confess your crimes back in Yule.
We've been taken prisoner. Oh. And who might this be?
Get him, Thancred.
Oh, he's got a gunblade.
Thancred?
Hello, this is Thancred.
So, you are the wretch who stole her from us.
And what if I am?
What?
He's too powerful, Thancred.
Pathetic.
Swampy.
Such as you are not worthy of the Oracle.
What is he doing? No escape now. Oh, good distraction.
Oh no.
Break!
Fool! You would see your city razed.
That's what it takes.
I would sooner see it razed than conquered. Suffice it to say, we are ready to receive you.
What now, Exarch? Will you face me yourself?
Come on, take the hood off.
I think not, General. I've quite exhausted my tricks. If you mean to give chase, I will not stand in your way. But you would do well to tread warily, for your quarry goes to a place where even Yulnor dare not bear its steel. Il Mheg, the fairy kingdom.
Fairies? I was hoping we'd see more of them. I loved the first one that we met. I'm off to Fairyland,
That
pets.
mountain of indolence still had the energy to unleash his hounds. Even the most pointless of conflicts may alter a world's course. And now the plan has gone awry. But how? How did the so-called Crystal Exarch bring the hero of the Source to the First? As if I didn't have enough on my hands already.
Ugh, life is hard for a villain. I'm sorry. Have a break.
Then again, with a soul such as that, mayhap there is another way. One which does not require bloodshed.
What is he up to? It's interesting we have like 3 different threads of plot going on as well. That's what's going on with him.
Not so long ago, here in the shadow of the northern ranges, lay the great kingdom of Verbert. A nation with a proud history that the Sin Eaters cut short, just like all the rest. Since that time, these lands have become a haven for Fey folk.
Ooh.
Dreamers frolicking amidst the ruins of a forgotten realm.
Ooh, pretty but kind of creepy. Il Mheg in Norvrant.
We should be safe enough here.
Can we get our fairy friend from the city?
It's good to see you again, my friends. I don't know about you, but it feels like years since last we met. 5 of them in my case.
It has been quite some time since you've been part of the team.
Why, it only feels like 1 to me, but long enough to warrant a more convivial reunion either way. What brought you to Laxan Loft?
Minfilia, of course.
The girl, Minfilia. She and I were traveling together, hunting Sin Eaters. But as we were nearing Lakeland, she abruptly ran off on her own.
Tut-tut.
I found her too late to stop the Ulmorans from taking her prisoner. And as I was considering rescue options, I observed that the Crystarium was on the move. So I consulted the Exarch, who apprised me of the details of the operation and issued me certain instructions. Should the situation take a turn for the worse, I was to see you all safely to Il Mheg. And here we are.
Well, that worked out, I guess.
Orianger has called this place home for a while now.
Do we get to see hot Orianger? Yes, I'm
Yet
ready.
we have never called upon him, I am ashamed to say. It was only at the Crystarium that we met.
Hardly surprising. This is not the sort of place one visits on a whim.
Orianger's been thriving here, though. Or so it seems.
Happily, having trespassed on Orianger's hospitality for a spell, Minfilia and I have an idea of how things work around here. Sooner or later, the Ulmorans will come after us. But before they do, the Exarch bids us accomplish 2 things. First, rendezvous with Orianger.
Aye.
And second, eliminate the Lightwarden of this land.
Shouldn't be too difficult.
So, Minfilia. What made you leave Thancred behind, if you don't mind me asking?
You. The hero from another world.
Yeah?
I was asleep when I felt it. A presence. Someone I was meant to meet. They were close and I knew I had to go to them.
You could have told Thancred before you ran off.
But with all the commotion in Lakeland, I was afraid that Thancred wouldn't let me.
And would I have been wrong? Had I arrived a moment later, you would be back in your cell in Yulmore. And now we have Ranjit snapping at our heels. You really have outdone yourself this time.
Oh, strange to see him like, naughty, naughty.
You're a bad child. Go sit on the naughty step.
Sorry, Dad.
I'm sorry. Thank you for saving me.
Yeah, Dad cred.
Oh, poor thing being scolded so.
Oh, hey, who's this? Are we fairies come to visit us? Oh!
Who said that? Show yourselves.
Come now, put away that frown and have some fun with us. Yes, let us have some fun. Lots and lots.
Oh, fun sounds lovely. I want to be friends with them.
Which way was it to Urianger's?
This way. No, this way.
I've been there so many times, but I can't. Why can't I remember?
Fairy magic.
Damn it all. We're already caught in their spell.
Well, I love this place already. Can't wait to get lost here. Oh god, what is that? Okay, I'm not sure about this place now. What the... Sammead. Just turn the other way and pretend I didn't see it. Oh no! Our wee little falafel's been captured already by one of the locals. Oh no! Oh, watch yourself, Petal. We'll free you someday. Oh! Well, he's gone. He's fucking dead. Oh, best forget about him, my loves. He's gone. We'll never see him again. Poor wee sprite. Il Mheg is the fairy kingdom, as one might expect. It is home to the Fae folk. The most prominent among them are pixies, who seem to have a penchant for making mischief. They use powerful illusions to play tricks on all who venture into their domain. Speaking of tricks, I have a soul to take. Josh, welcome back. Thank you for 26 months of immortality. Ah, immortality feels good, says Josh. Feels just as good as the very first day you took it. Am I right? Be careful of the fairies, oh Josh. They'll be on the lookout for souls any moment now. You watch yourself. I can't ascertain, like, some of them are Irish, some of them are Scottish, so I don't know. By way of an example, they can make a familiar path seem wholly unfamiliar, or lead you to believe you're somewhere you're not. And we are now, I'm sorry to say, entirely at their mercy. Is that some kind of ent down there? What is that? This place is going to be interesting, I can tell. Banquet is trying to think of a way out of the present predicament. And failing. Well, as it stands, we cannot hope to find the way to Urianger. For that, we must convince the pixies to lift their spell. From what I could make out of the voices, the creatures want to play with us. If that is the case, they should permit us to find their village. Lead a run. Come, I have a sneaking suspicion this path will lead us directly into their midst. Oh, and I should mention that Minfilia has been informed of our situation, of the different worlds and our mission. You may consider her an ally. Okay, I trust her. For now. Oh, let's go. We're frolicking into the fairy kingdom. Flower basket. Oh, that's a cool mob. Oh, he just wants a hug. He just wants a hug, see? Why are you running? He just wants to give you a nice squish. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Okay, I take it back. I know I said the city was my favorite zone. But, this is beautiful. A summoning stone. For the chocobos? This stone bears a striking resemblance to an amaro. On closer inspection, the stone appears to be a large horn. Perhaps if you were to blow into one of the holes, it might summon an amaro. Though it may be prudent to leave it a rental fee, just in case. Okay. Oh, look at the houses! Excuse me, why can you not have a player house in this zone? I want one of these. This is like Elvish mixed with Hobbit holes. The dream. Oh. I want to go inside the buildings. I don't know if it will let me yet, but wow. It's so cool. Well, here we are. Yet the pixies are nowhere to be seen. Knowing them, their games have already begun. In which case... Astariel, there is a variety of plant native to these parts with a distinctive curled tip. Looking Grass is its name, so called because it can be used to spy pixies. Well, believe it or not. I'll explain. I'll explain how I know all of this later, but first, I need you to help me find some. Oh, and if a voice calls to you, under no circumstances are you to follow it or respond. You will only subject yourself to further mischief. How do you know so much about fairies? I want to go in here. This is my dream house, literally. Is that a little gnome? What the hell? He's just doing some seeding. Don't mind him. Can I go in? Oh, I really want to go in there. This is Lightwarden. Okay, so I'm looking for... Oh! Oh, who would have thunk it? There's one right here. There you go. Let's get some face scrub. You search the scrub, but find nothing resembling looking grass. Suddenly, a voice rings out. What is it you seek, child? Perhaps I can help you find it. Don't talk to it, don't talk to it. That's what Thancred said. Such a rude child. And too clever by half. I shall seek my fun elsewhere. I kind of wanted to talk to it, even though I knew I shouldn't. It's more fun that way. I'm looking for some bloody flowers. Oh, there's the flower. Oh, candy floss flower. I want to eat it. I'm sorry, why did we not visit the fairies sooner? I've got to say, like, even so far in Shadowbringers, there's been a much bigger variety between the types of zones that we're going to. Like, the biomes are all very different. Well, I've just gone in a full circle, so that was great. Flowers, flowers, flowers. Oh, there. You search the scrub, but find nothing resembling looking grass. Suddenly a voice rings out. Greetings, mortal. What is your name? I have no name. Oh, you don't have a name? How very, very sad. I could have had so much fun with it. Oh, tragic. Well, the same patch is still, like, it's respawned. Oh, I guess they're just not the right ones then. I have to use my brain and keep looking. Any face scrub? You scrubs? It's not that one, it's not that one. Oh, have I tried this one? I feel like I did try that one. This place is so confusing. It's the Fey magic. Searching the scrub, you find what appears to be looking grass. Suddenly, a voice rings out. Oh, a visitor! Where are you from, pray tell? Nowhere. Perhaps this one's hard of hearing. Ahem! What brings you here? Stone deaf. How boring. Still, picking plants at our village is as good as indulging in our hospitality. And who are we to turn you away? Stay a while. Stay forever. Your body begins to feel heavy. Oh no. I didn't do the wrong thing. I did the right thing. Now my limbs don't work. Hey Nord, welcome on in. Play with us, Nord. Stay forever. Ooh. The fairies are about. You best watch yourself. Although, knowing you're friends with them, as a fey creature yourself. I take it you met with some trouble. Apologies for subjecting you to that. Can I assume from your presence that you've managed to find some looking grass? Here you go. Yes, this is the stuff. Thus armed, we should be able to step through and see the Pixie's veil of invisibility. And seeing them is the first step in dealing with them. Come, let's gather everyone and put Orionja's little trick to good use. Dun, dun, dun. I have many friends of the fey variety. Ooh. What do we do? Just kind of like wave it around, or look through a little hole? Oh, you look through the middle. Oh my god, they're everywhere.
Farasitha, Krakleath.
You speak fairy? Ooh! With different rainbow colors. Hi!
No! We're found! How did this mortal know our trick?
Because I'm not fucking stupid, that's how, you wee. Anyway.
Wait! I recognize their souls. These two have been here before.
Look, twins! How adorable!
Oh!
Play with us!
No.
We have neither the time nor inclination to play. We have come to see Orionja.
Maybe I could play with him for a bit. Keep him busy and you guys can do the boring stuff.
Oh yes, Orionja, the peculiar
I bet they'll love Orionja. He's so much fun. Ooh, Orionja plays with them all day. Ooh.
In return for a place in Il Mheg, he agreed to a riddle contest with us for 7 days and 7 nights without any sleep.
Sounds like him. Although, if anyone's going to solve their riddles, it's him. I mean, the guy sounds like he's constantly speaking in poetry, so he's gonna mess you up.
Oh, that was so much fun! We must do it again!
Was it fun? Was it?
I'm sure he'd be delighted. Now, if you'd be so kind as to lift your spell.
Sounds like they hired a Scottish actor, couldn't understand her, and then they told her to calm it down.
What now?
They do seem like actual Scottish voices. Apart from a couple of them, I was like, okay, that was a fake Scottish voice. But they seem like they genuinely hired a Scottish voice actress. Ooh!
I don't know, but this is their home, so we must indulge them.
Right, we've made up our minds. We will lift our spell on one condition, that you first lend us a helping hand. Or 2, or 3.
Oh, aye! As a Scot, please kindly never do that again. You're gonna get really fed up of me in this zone then, chicken. There's a lot of fake Scottish accenting to do. And the Irish aren't safe either. I think there's some Irish fairies, so I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Once you've helped solve all of our troubles, we'll let you see Urion J. Pixie's honor.
Well, there you have it. Pixie chores.
Great.
I suggest we split up.
Sure. Yeah, because splitting up the party never went wrong. Ooh, deep gold chest coffer. I wonder if this is actually good for me. Sounds like Paimon.
Paimon, Paimon, Paimon!
It's been a while since I played that game.
Paimon talks like this. So high-pitched.
Ooh. I'm gonna stay here forever. Wait, can I go in the building now?
Will they let me in? Let me in, you wee shites. I want to see your decorations. No!
I want to go in. I want to see the furniture. Do they have any furniture sets themed after this zone? Because I will buy all of them. It's a cat lady. Hi, cat lady. Oh no, she's got chores for me. Perhaps Oyanja will let you see his home. Maybe. I mean, he's been here for a while. Like years, right? I'm just here to see the tapestries, exactly. I'm here for the homeware. Sweet-toothed pixie. I think I want some treats.
Lad Kane.
What a lad. But there ain't no lads here, all the pixies are women. Ken! Lad Ken is greatly worried for a friend. What? Where's Barbie Ken? Speaking of fey beings, want a sneak preview of something I've been working on? What have you been working on, eh? Show me your secrets, fell beast. What have you been up to? Night-night, Callie. Enjoy Star Wars. All the Lego Star Wars are so good. I feel an urge to dance. You know, I wonder if when they clear the fog, we'll be able to see everything. That would be so cool. Because it's beautiful at the moment, but even more so if the fog clears.
They're genderless. Ah, they, them. Oh, I remembered. The one we met in the city was they, them. But I wondered if it was the entire race. Or if it was just that particular pixie, you know? But it's all of them. Literally all of them.